Hello everybody, it's Stephanie again, and you know I normally do my videos on the weekend after church, but I have had a busy, exciting week. First of all, I got to move back in with Isaac and Jen. You can see her name Greta because this is her room, and I'm so grateful to be able to live here with them. Because apparently we're not going to be moving into the new house until maybe the end of December, maybe even January. So it's awesome to get time with the kids again, and I'm giving them rides. So it's just awesome being in here, but I've been a little bit of a hurricane the last couple of days that I've been here. I haven't even had time to unpack the stuff that goes in my closet, but that's okay because this amazing thing happened this weekend. Okay, first of all, of course, getting worship, 4 times in a row is awesome. And I happen to be in, I sit in the back, of course, hold on, I gotta wet my whistle. Oh, right. Okay, let me tell you guys that first. Then I'll tell you about church. I posted pictures for you guys on the Huntington sites, but my mom had this brilliant idea of how to put my bed so I don't fall. So look at that post and you guys can see what I said and the pictures that I took of it. It's really brilliant. So yes, you guys can check that out. All right, now, yes, okay. So, well, actually, before I tell you guys about awesome church thing, I have so many other awesome things. So you guys probably saw this if you're my friends on Facebook, but I got approved for my service dog. It's such a blessing. I think I told you guys the other places that were free were like 5-year waiting period, and I was just looking, and I found this place in Denver that's it's amazing. They train up rescue dogs, and you have to go there, like that's part of the commitment for 2 weeks when the matching of the dog happens. So it's like it's only going to be about maybe 3 hours for coming up here, but I have people to stay with here, so 18-month waiting period, but that's nothing, and now I just so excited. Okay, yes, all right, yes, so service was awesome, and I was like, God, I've got these banners coming, like, just give me girls in the back row so I can, give them banners. And there was this 2 little girls, of course, in the back row, and I'm worshiping, and this one girl's just looking at me smiling, and I'm like, okay, this is the one. So I just went over, put them there, and said, you guys can use these if you want to, and it didn't take long for them both to be out there. So then afterwards, her dad came up to me and he's like, she was the little girl that was asking for your autograph. And I realized, because I think I told you guys, this little girl came up to me and I had no idea what she had said because this loud song always happens for the walkout time. So I'm like, so he said that his daughter had asked for my autograph. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? So, so all that to say, I told them I'm going to have more banners this week, and my banners came a day early, so I have them all ready to bring out this weekend. So, that was just so awesome. Also, and I'm going to do their name meetings, like to do with the kids, so Kelly and Elise, I'm looking forward to doing that and just seeing them at church more. And I felt like, so at the church I go to, they are so awesome. There's so much about people's story, and your story is safe here, and they call it a Me Too church, which just means we all have crap in our lives, but are just trying to, get together, and it's just amazing. So they have baptisms, like sometimes just 2 or 3 at a time, or not for like a week, but every time they really they do a video of the person who's sharing their story, and it always like makes me cry with what God is doing in them, and how DCC has helped in that. And then you're able to have like somebody that you want to baptize you, so the pastor doesn't do it. And I think that's even more awesome because it's like parents and stuff. And so I just Really is, I've been baptized a couple of times, but I just felt this like that it's time to give the whole story to the people at church, and like especially about having to leave Rochester and my babies, and like how God has just ministered, through this church. So I'm really excited about it. I emailed the people who are in charge of that church, and the team will be contacting me in a couple of weeks, so I'm really excited about that. And okay, so let me see. Yes, baptism. Oh yes, and so my birthday is coming soon. I'm very excited because on my birthday day, which is December 7th, the day that lived in infamy, my mom is taking me out to a concert, and we're staying at the fancy hotel that I haven't stayed at before, so that will be awesome. And then that Friday I'm going for line dancing birthday party, and then when I come back I'm gonna, hopefully they can do the baptism on that Sunday, so the Sunday after my birthday, and then the next day I'm going to Rochester, New York, and then after that, still working out, time to go see my grandma Sunshine in Florida. So it's just awesome, just so much awesome blessings, so I'm very excited about all of that. And the song I chose is You Won't Relent, and oh yeah, so I think I covered what I talked about already with meeting the girls. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So this, this devotional, as awesome as they are, all of them. Hold on. Gotta wet my whistle one more time. Okay. When I call you here, I will praise you, O Lord, with all my heart. This is like totally how I'm feeling right now. Before the gods, I will sing your praise. When I called, you answered me. You made me bold and stout-hearted. Psalm 138:1. Some find it hard to believe that Satan, a conquered foe, can interfere in the affairs of a child of God. Yet we read about the Apostle Paul working earnestly and with all his might is something that the Lord has given him to do, and Satan hinders him. The reason for Satan's power to interfere in Paul's life was not prayerlessness, as he wrote to the Christians in Thessalonica, whom he eagerly wanted to reach. Night and day, I pray most earnestly that I may see you again and supply what is lacking in your faith. 1 Thessalonians. We see that Satan could not touch Paul's spirit or any other vital thing in him. But he could so order events that the apostle could not do for these children of his love, all that he longed to do. He would only write letters. He could not be with them. In another passage, we see a thing in Paul's life that is stranger still. To keep me from becoming conceited, there was given me a thorn in my flesh, a messenger of Satan to torment me. A messenger of Satan, allowed to do bodily hurt, and we are not told for how long. From this, we understood that there are activities in the unseen world which are not explained to us. Every now and then, the curtain between is drawn aside for a moment, and we see, but it is soon drawn back again. So much for a moment, and we see, but it is soon drawn back again. So much we do not know. But this we do know, when I call, you answer. You will give me strength. If that is true, what does any present trouble matter? How I wish to be able in my life to turn all my disappointments, setbacks, and trials of faith and patience the way Paul used his. What golden treasure came to our Lord because Paul endured and was victorious in his difficult circumstances. Even though Paul had so much to endure, not only physical hardships, but loneliness and very human longings. Look at the way he closed his first letter to the Thessalonians. May God himself, the God of peace, sanctify you through and through. May your whole spirit, soul, and body be kept blameless at the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. This one calls you. The one who calls you is faithful, and he will do it. He will do all that we long to do and cannot. Faithful as he is. Let me try that one. He will do all that I long to do and cannot. Faithful is he. He will do it. My Father, we see that Paul had written him the potential to be conceited, a hidden kingdom of pride. Are there hidden kingdoms within us that you are trying to break into so that you can rescue us from ourselves? Are you present struggles which feel like the pounding of a battering ram, only your gentle but persistent knock at our heart's gate? All right, you guys. Oh yes, that was one other thing. You guys know that I'm attending the sex addiction. And anyway, I'm on the step of making amends, which is hard, but it's amazing because a lot of the people I have to make amends for are living in Rochester, New York. So it's like the perfect timing to go there and just, have that step in our relationship. So God's glory and timing is perfect. Okay, I think that is everything. You guys are all caught up, and I will talk when I have more to say. Have blessed weeks.